Video. We're going to have yet another promo review. We're taking a look at Triple Threat. Is that what they've called this? I believe that's Ultimate Succession. Never mind. I thought it was... Have we had Triple Threat? Remember that was past year? Anyway, we've got some things to talk about. Let's take a look at the obvious one, because I think everyone's going to want me to talk about Lionel Messi there. This is Informs. This card's too pricey. You can't really get him on chem. If you've got a full Argentinian team or something, you can, but, like, the MLS link is just too hard. So, like, he looks like the best player in the game on a basic to me. That's what I'd put. Almost maxed out dribbling, agility and balance. Completely maxed out ball control and dribbling. These are almost as high as they can go. That is how I do it. And then, like, you don't need to waste other dribbling things. Like, that's not as big of a boost as the basic overall. Nothing else would be. Guardian, but that's defensive. So I do basic. And then just make sure you're upgrading everything else. So shooting should be good enough with the attack positioning. You should just get into the right spots. Looks phenomenal. Weird that he's Shadow Striker. I think of Messi as more of a playmaker because he stays deep. I mean, he does make his late runs, but Shadow Striker is more of an early run than a late run thing. Maybe Classic 10 would make the late runs, but... And this was the most obvious thing ever. We were all talking about it. Like, of course they're going to give a new Messi thing, new Messi card, one of the first of a new role. But anyway, missing first touch. This is a big weakness for me. The rest is all fine. Finesse, Trivela, Quickstep, Tech, Ticky, Incisive. Like, I would like a Trickster, first touch, press proven. Everything else here is perfect. There's nothing else I would ask for in terms of playstyle. So, like, card here is phenomenal. Everything was great. 3 million coins for a card you can't link is just not worth it. If you get him, GG's, if you pack him or something, if you can afford him, then absolutely try him out. He will be the best dribbler in the game we have right now, bar none. No question about it for me. I'm not paying that for a card I just can't get on chemistry. I mean, you can do... What's his name? Redondo. So, like, if you want to sacrifice maybe a CDM player, and this card isn't too bad. He's 6'3", which is a little weird, but tall and lean, press proven. Like, you can get away with this card. Maybe he'll get some upgrades. He's deep lying playmaker ++. But you have to sacrifice a little bit to get Messi on chem. And, like, is that worth it? I don't know. Marquinhos looks really good, but only if you use Brazil links, because nobody uses Liga right now. So it's just hard to get him on chemistry, too. I mean, maybe Donnarumma. Early plus with basically all the defending playstyles you'd want. Pinged. Stats in game look really good. Like, no complaints about this card. 300k is a little bit much for a team that nobody's using, so not quite sure on him, but he will be good in game. Of course, Aerial Plus on a 6-foot center back is a little bit weak. Trivela Plus is a waste of a playstyle. Of course, Lamine Yamal deserves it. I have not used his card, really, so I don't know how his body type works with his height and all that, but should be pretty good. I'm probably looking at... It's got to be Marksman for me, I think, again. Get the finishing up about as much as you can. And that's going to be the highest increase to dribbling that you can do. Also missing first touch. Very similar to Messi, except incisive, or whipped instead of incisive. No dead ball, but then like all the rest is the same as Messi, it seems. Added flair. Right wing inside forward ++. Is this card going to be good? Yes. Is he worth 800k? We probably have other right wing ++s right now you can use. But if you want to use a card you're loving in real life, perfectly fine. If he drops to like 600k or something, maybe that'd be worth it, but I think it's a little high for right now. I did have Kobel recommended to me because he had a couple playstyles included. His base card has Far Throw, Rush Out Plus, and Deflectors, who's added Cross Claimer and Footwork. The stat increase I don't think is that big. It's ones across the board for a goalie, which isn't great. It's very cheap, actually. I mean, is that cheapest? No, that's not cheapest for an 89, but like, you can't complain about the price. If you use in Bundesliga, then maybe that's going to be an upgrade for that card that you need. Bacha, fine, but we've got Karchawi for this league. I don't think you need this card at all. We're just going to look at the higher rated ones, I think, because does anyone really want to hear me talk about Giroud? I think you can guess what that's going to be. Marcus Thuram, obviously not a card I'm going to use, 6'4", so he's never getting my team, but actually we're getting 2 roll ++s there. That's interesting. Absolutely going to be a bruiser of your card if you just want to kind of battering ram your way through, but not something my channel is going to be looking at. Tonali's stats are just a little bit too low. It's nice to have 88 plus, or like he's got good pace. Dribbling's just really low for that card. Passing's going to be great with the Incisive Blast Plus, but the rest of the card is just lacking. This is not worth... He's one of the best center mids or CDMs we have in the Prem right now, because we haven't gotten a lot for that, I think. He's not... Like, this is Prem tax exclusively. He's not worth that price. Kimmich has been somebody people are expecting me to go with. Deep Lying Playmaker plus is great. He looks pretty good on a Guardian. Dribbling stats get pretty high with Press Proven base. Anticipate Plus and Jockey is great. Relentless is good. The rest I don't really care about. If he had one other passing thing, I'd probably look more in depth at this card. If he goes down to like 150k or something, I'd look more at him. He's too similar to Stanway for me, so I think I'm going to keep with Stanway because I don't care about defending that much. I'm way more interested in on-the-ball attacking feel, so I like my ping to pass plus right now. He's got Jockey. I thought he was going to get block plus, actually. I haven't looked at this card. Jockey slide, he's missing intercept, but the rest are all good. Most center backs are missing at least one you want right now. Aerial 6'3". Decently high dribbling. This card's always felt good on the ball for me, but everything else is a little low. Or Shadow. Defensive awareness a little low. 50, I mean, if you need Bundesliga links, you can't complain. But I've got Ta, who's only a little bit more expensive. He's 100k more, but I need the Aerial Plus. I think Ta's going to be worth it for me. Card's going to look about the same otherwise. We're looking at 90, 95, 87 for the key stats. 89, 94. Like, it's basically the same. If you really need a budget Bundesliga link, or like German... Dortmund, all of that. Of course, he's a fan favorite, left-footed, phenomenal player in real life, one of the best left-sided center backs in the world, after Bastoni for me. Of course, Dortmund bias, but I also don't think you can argue that. Great, but not an upgrade on who I've got. This is a very weird card because they've given Jorginho center half plus. Now, sometimes he might build up in a 3, like he'll drop between the center backs just for passing angles, but he's not a center half, dude. I don't understand this at all. They have given him an intercept plus, or anticipate plus, rather. Actually, a decent layout of playstyles there. You can't complain. But defending's really low for a center half plus. Of course, anticipate is going to make up for that, but you're just messing too much with this card. Where's Guardian? Like, you can make do. Again, like, if you need a Prem CDM, he's really cheap. He's not that good. Rest of these cards I think we're all going to skip over because none of them are interesting. None of them, I've taken a look at all of them and just none of them catch my eye. I don't think it's worth it. Like even this card. Such a low rating. Like if it's 88 dribbling, that's one thing. 86 is really low for a cam right now. So just like disappointing what they're doing with a card like that. Bompastor, we've got other left backs right now. Like, she's well-rounded if you need the shooting, but otherwise Karchawi is just a better card right now. Dempsey, same thing, just kind of overall too low for a cam. Icons are going to be massively expensive. Of course, if you can afford Dino, he's going to be great. Playmaker plus if you do use Playmaker for the cam. Unfortunately, wide Playmaker for left wing, which sucks. Going to be one of the best, probably second best dribbler in the game for me right now. Obviously best if you do skills, but for agility, just behind Messi. Phenomenal card. Nobody can afford him. Like, I'd love to have him. I'm not going to spend that much on him. Maldini. Same thing. Going to be phenomenal, but you probably got to be a pro to be looking to afford this kind of thing. Because he do an anchor on him to boost the slightly lower physical he always has, but he's got all the playstyles you want. Like, phenomenal card. Nobody can afford him. Del P. Is this card going to be worth a mil? Shadow Striker. It's 4/5. So this is disappointing. He's only got 5 playstyles. Finesse Plus is great. Pinged is good. Tech is fine. Flare and Dead Ball is questionable. You only need 1 passing, so you don't necessarily need the others, but all it would take, like a quick step or rapid you might want for his slightly lower pace, a first touch. All of those things would make me start looking at this card a little bit more. He's always been heavier to me. I think he's got a unique body type, but he's never had the agility for me. And, I mean, this is why. So you gotta spend a lot of effort into bumping those up. It's not bad overall for dribbling, but those are just a little bit too low for me. Lam. Lam's always a little strangely formatted. It's not a bad price for that, but if you're looking 370, you can probably just go for Kimmich. I'd take Kimmich over him right now. They both have press proven, but Kimmich is going to be a little bit stronger on the ball for me, I think. This Pichon card, actually, I've got a review out. She did pretty well. Advanced Forward ++, I think is worth it. Short and lean for the body type, really good, but you can check the review out if you want to see more on her. Baresi, Slide Plus is, yeah, no Anticipate. The others are fine. No Aerial, so I'm really not looking at that card. Is Di Natale better than Del P? It depends on the price of Di Natale. He's going to be a better dribbler, but I think Del P is going to do more in terms of passing and everything else. And he can't, like, he can't play cam. So if you need a cam, it's Del P. Di Natale in the future will be better, I think. Because even though he's got the wrong body type for me, short and normal, this card always has a little extra something. But he'll need an upgrade. So actually right now, Del P, I'd go for Del P over Di Natale. Can he play striker? He can't. Yeah, I'd do Del P right now, actually. Just for the higher passing and slightly better increased other stats. They both have 5 playstyles, I think. I think they're similar in that regard. Stevie G, nobody's actually looking at this card. And Kaká is always low for his rating. He should be faster. It's weird they give him rapid, but then 90 pace. He's pricey because of his name. These stats you can get on some other cards. Like Del P had a similar stat layout, and obviously 5.4 instead of 4.5, but not worth the extra 500k over a card like Del P. Pedro is a card I plan to do for evolutions in the future. He doesn't have any of the rules that I care about right now, which sucks. But again, even though he's short and normal, this is one of the cards where he just dribbles better than he should for some reason. First Touch Plus is a letdown, but I'll do this card in case he gets an Evo like way down in the future. I've always liked him in past FIFAs, but of course, nobody's looking to use him right now. This Di Maria card, I really like the look of, but you can't get him on chemistry, and I don't use Wide Playmaker ++. So again, for an Evo in the future, I think I'm going to do this card. They did give him +1 for the weak foot. I've got fodder right now. Ends up being one of the best dribblers. You just kind of deal with his lack of balance. He is missing first touch, but everything else is great. Maybe missing a quick step too. He'll be a little bit slower, but he's taller, so you get away with it a little bit more. But again, like, if you're doing this card, you're probably looking for an Evo in the future, or you've got like an all-Argentina team. I just can't like get him on chemistry. So the only one from this promo I'm looking to buy has been Pichon, and then Kimmich for my team if he ends up being cheaper. Probably will go for Kobel too for now. We're expected to get a Buffon SBC, so I'll do Buffon when that comes out, but for now we'll take this card. Obviously I love Gregor in real life. But I think that's all we're looking at here. The one thing I want to point out is Raul. If you haven't taken a look at this card, if he gets press proven, I'll probably do him. He ends up with really high dribbling stats. If when he gets the upgrades, he should be on for getting both upgrades for Real Madrid. Playstyles in game look really good. Quickstep tech first and finesse you all like. Travella's great. Could use a passing one, although his passing is actually pretty darn good as it is. That'll be 95 and 90. Can't complain about that for a striker. Perfect shooting. Bit of a waste of the upgrade, but his dribbling's lower, so you have to boost it with a finisher for me. But this will end up with a really nice layout if he gets the right 2 playstyles. So if he ends up getting press and like incisive or ticky, probably do it. If he gets like power and relentless, then I'm going maybe not for him. But yeah, keep a look on that card out for how he gets upgraded. Anyway, we're going to move on to the packs and see if I get any of these cards now. Elite Division rewards here. I think they have been buffed a little bit, or maybe these are the same as last week, but there has been an update to them recently. I think these were 85, and you got 2 of them, so 86, and we've got 4. Obviously, a lot of exciting cards in packs. Not expecting to get any of them, but there's always a chance, so let's find out here. Imagine Paredes is most expensive there. Hello, Neymar. This is tradable, so okay, let me find out who's priciest, but nothing exciting on the first one. Alright, second player pick here. Special card on the first one again. I mean, I was planning on buying him, so I won't complain about a first owner. Obviously, he's only like 34k, so it's not that exciting, but obviously he's my goalkeeper, so I can't complain. Final one here. No special in the first slot for the first time, which means this is looking really bad, huh? That's all 86s, all golds, 88. Yeah, that's the disappointing one. Oh well. So this was 80 times 75. It's a walkout, but it's not a special card. It's roared. That's not exciting. And oh, that's it. That's such a disappointment. Forms and nothing else worth talking about here. All right, well, GG. Card left back. French. Bonus. Who is this? Freiburg. 85. Okay, that's why I didn't know you. It's the first promo card, the new promo, but yeah, that's bad. Mega pack. It's a walkout, but these are always so bad for me. That's Hegerberg. It's tradable. 89, I think she is, can't complain, but yeah, disappointing still. And 80 times 50. Promo card would have been nice, but I guess we'll just take a walkout. That's Trent, isn't it? Wow, they really don't like giving these promo cards out. Wow, game. Alright, 85 plus for a gold tradable. It's an inform, but not a walkout? That's disappointing. Oh, hey, Ricky. You got another card, huh? Interesting. Mastery mode packs. Overall, disappointing pack opening, but that is how this has been. Left wing. Crystal Palace. Okay, I don't think that's very good. Worden. The other one here. Oh, that was a Team of the Week pack. Oops. I didn't actually want to open these, and it's not a walkout, and this Team of the Week is bad. That is my fault. Why did it reorder the way it was doing it, though? That's very strange. Alright, Mode Mastery. Final one here. Is that Tall Paul? Did he get a card? No, it's somebody else. He's Press Proven Plus. Catch me using him for the next weekend league. Just kidding. Yeah, no. Anyway, do hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully these promo reviews are being helpful to some of you, just with figuring out what kind of cards I would actually look at and like what it takes for me to actually spend some of my money. I know I'm really prudent. Is that the word? No, frugal. That's what I'm looking for, I think. I know I don't spend a lot of my money, but I will eventually. Just none of these cards are exciting enough, so hopefully this is helpful. If you did enjoy, I'll appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Catch you in the next one. Peace.